Hi guys, I'm Steven, and today I wanted to talk about Bloom Energy, which is a stock that I recently took some invested into. And obviously, I'm not the only one. It's gone up 420% in the past year, and I wanted to talk about why I think that even now this investment makes sense. I'm just an amateur investor and having fun with this, so don't take anything I say too seriously. Currently, the market cap is $34.25 billion, which I think if you take a step back and you understand what Bloom Technology is offering, will seem like a really small amount of money in the long run. In case you missed it, Bloom Technology offers fuel cells, which directly convert fuel into electricity without combustion. This is a game changer because it's a much more efficient process. It creates very few pollutants, and it also creates electricity in DC direct current, which is much more useful for many applications. It seems that there have recently been some huge partnerships and investments into Bloom Energy. For example, Brookfield, Oracle, possibly Microsoft, and there may be others along the way. And that is because there is a desperate need for electricity, and the grid is not able to build that fast enough. Some people are saying that Bloom doesn't have a moat or are going to be crowded out by other technologies like nuclear modules or other possibilities. But I think that those are way far out, and I don't really think people want to have small nuclear reactors in their communities. Let's be honest. So we know the grid can't handle the electricity needs, and they cannot build permits and or power plants fast enough. Solar energy is not able to produce electricity that we need for these AI generating data centers. And nuclear module reactors are at least 5 to 10 years away, and they face a lot of hurdles. So again, I think Bloom Energy is a possible win-win in this case. As I was mentioning before, AC versus DC, the very nature of the Bloom boxes is that they create electricity in direct current, which is directly useful for GPUs, for example. And then also, Bloom boxes can use their excess heat to directly refrigerate the AI generating data centers via absorption refrigeration. So essentially, all of these things combine to create a perfect moment for a company like Bloom Energy. I wouldn't be surprised if in the long run, given the hundreds of gigawatts of electricity that are needed, that this $34 billion market cap would possibly explode to several hundred $1 billion because we're talking about hundreds of gigawatts of needs. And yes, Bloom needs to scale quickly. It hasn't been able to do that in the past as well as people would have liked. But I think the time and the market at this point is exactly what is needed for this to happen. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is on this investment. Again, I'm not an expert and we'll see what happens, but that's all for today.